When springtime flushes the desert grass, our kafilas wind through the Khyber Pass. Lean are the camels, but fat the frails. Light are the purses, but heavy the bales. No doubt, it is about Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the land of hospitality, mature values, and the custodian of Asian civilizations. It is spreading over about 74,000 square kilometers with an estimated population of 21 million. While monasteries and stupas dating back to ancient era contribute to its historical charm. Majestic mountains, gushing rivers, lush green forests, and snow-covered peaks add to its natural attraction. Being the land of gardens, orchards, scenic lakes, foaming streams, and fascinating landscape give it a distinct and captivating character among other provinces of Pakistan. But the ground reality of school education in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa has not been so pretty as the landscape surrounding them. Like the rest of the country, education remains one of the most pressing issues in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, with undeniable fact that only half of the province is considered to be literate. Poor planning, inadequate resources, lack of basic facilities, and teachers' absenteeism have confronted us as the toughest challenges in education sector. Primary education has remained the primary victim and thus resulted into unstoppable school dropout, which has further aggravated the literacy rate. Elementary and secondary education department remains the biggest employer of the province, with 1,68,000 employees with an annual salary bill of 56 billion rupees, but only 3.9 million students are enrolled in 28,583 schools of the province, of which 58% lack basic facilities like electricity, toilet, and drinking water. An estimated 3 million children of school-going age are out of school. Previous decade has witnessed a sharp decline in public education standards in the province. Teachers' absenteeism had soared beyond 20% and students' dropout rates became staggering. Even if teachers and students were there in school, the quality of education was abysmally low. The situation was alarming and demanded corrective actions on war footing. PTI-led provincial government has been voted into power with a mandate to bring a fundamental change in the state of affairs, especially education and health sectors. An education emergency was declared immediately after coming into power, and an allocation of 86 billion rupees was made for school education, out of which 30 billion was reserved for new development initiatives. This was the single largest allocation for school sector development in the history of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. A comprehensive reform process led by the youthful minister was initiated in the school education sector. The reform encompassed improving governance of schools to curb teacher absenteeism, student dropouts, revision of syllabi, drive towards uniform curriculum for all, and provision of missing facilities to existing schools. But reforms at this scale necessitated collection of credible and real-time data on regular basis. Establishment of IMU thus became a prerequisite for all other reforms. The story of raising of IMU is not very long, but surely interesting. Normally, the story of raising of IMU is not very long, but surely. NTS conducted screening tests throughout the province in November. Lists of top scorers were uploaded on NTS website and interviews of only the highest achievers were conducted. Screening tests through NTS on a province-wide scale was a bold and potentially risky step, but it paid off in form of amazing profile of selected candidates. Preparing selected candidates for their job was next big challenge. In addition to formal training, learning by doing approach was adopted for monitors. Field orientation in February was done to prepare monitors for regular monitoring. The project was fully operationalized in the month of March. Data monitors braved atrocious law and order conditions and toughest of terrain in the process, but completed visits of 88% of schools in the province. The remaining schools were either in valleys blocked by snow or landslides, or in places where monitors were denied access by the law enforcement agencies. For every district, there is a team of monitors headed by the district monitoring officers. Every monitor is assigned a monthly cluster of 60 schools. To prevent collusion between monitors and school staff, the clusters are rotated every month in such a manner as a school once visited by one monitor cannot be visited by him for at least next 4 months. District monitoring officers conduct weekly meetings for progress review and target allocation. They also conduct field visits to verify the activities of the monitors. Monitors strictly observe a code of conduct. Their role is only real-time data collection and are strictly prohibited from indulging into supervision and mentoring towards school staff. Apart from these administrative measures, the data collection is further protected by technological checks. Monitors collect real-time data through a customized application on the Android smartphones provided to them. The application not only facilitates the entry of data, but also works as a valuable tool to monitor the monitors themselves. Not only the arrival and exit time of monitors to the school are recorded by the app, it also records their location to ensure that they actually visit the schools and do not upload the data sitting in their homes. The information collected is sent to the online server from the school, thus leaving no space for tampering or manipulation. The information uploaded can be viewed in real time on the IMU dashboard. When we cherish, we always strive to become better than we are. And when we strive, everything becomes better too. If change must come, may it come quickly, as we have a life to live in the best possible way.